Hello everyone, Green Gemini here, back with your next episode of Oxygen Not Included. So you can see we've made some progress here in between the last episode and this one, and getting this built up here. For a little while there, nothing was happening with this for like an entire cycle and a half, and found out that there's really no resources that I'm wanting to use for this around here. So I had to dig into here a little bit to get some igneous rock. Let's see, I'm even gonna have to dig down a little bit to get a little bit more. And I had to, let's see, what else did I have to do? I had to dig this out for igneous rock. There was just a lot going on. And then I also had to do a temporary thing here, so I had to put this in here. We've got so much oxygen in here that I had to start sealing it. There's no way I could let all of this oxygen just sit in here when in our base we had nothing. And then I also had to do a temporary electrolyzer setup up here to pump oxygen in here because I just didn't have any. It was having a lot of issues. Now, unfortunately, because of that, we did accumulate a crap ton of hydrogen up here, which is fine. However, we also apparently got some polluted oxygen in here with slime lung, and the slime lung has now completely engulfed this top area. So that's not good. That's just not good at all. So we're gonna have to clean that up a little later, but there's not much I can do about it now. Now with the heat and everything, since we're taking cold air from over here and putting it in here, it's gonna cool this area off a little bit, which no big deal. We could use a little coolness happening. Let's see. Actually, if I could, I think what I need to do is this can hook up to there, and I'll take that and disconnect that and have that go over there. That way the cool air gets put in over here in this area, cools this off, because this made it really, really hot over here. So anyway, what I'd like to do today is I want to get this finished, which, I mean, we're almost there. We're almost done. And get this going. But I'd also like to get, we've got all of this water that's down here that, you know, we need because we're getting a little low over here. And I'm trying not to do too much when it comes to building things while I'm trying to build a very large project, but unfortunately I don't really have a choice because I need this stuff. So let's see, so if we just go with a pump here, and then if I go with a filter right above it, filter here, we're gonna go with mesh tile. That goes here, and then we're gonna make sure that we have refinement. We're gonna go with a water sieve. I mean, I could use that polluted water for something else, but honestly, I need regular water right now at this point. So we're gonna go with the water sieve, using it to clean this up. Let's see, and then we'll go here, and we're actually going to filter out the polluted water. Let's see, and then I can have, see, these guys are getting this done real quick. Hang on, cancel using that, use granite for the pipes, because granite is what's right around here. Because that's the biggest problem that I've had with this. Since there's not a lot of igneous rock around, it's not working too well. And I don't want to use granite because granite is not a good insulator, at least from my experience. Okay, so we're going to filter out polluted water. See, these guys are getting this done so quickly. And this is on a priority 5. Like, that's insane. Where's my stuff? Okay, so liquid pipe. I'm gonna take this. Actually, can we just take this up over? Yeah. And then this should hook into that. Really don't want the... Well, no, I can have the pipe going down that way because temperature-wise... Yeah. And actually, as a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's go with that. Disconnect that. And then we'll put in a liquid bridge. We'll use sandstone since that's what's going to be abundant around here. We'll do that. We'll do this, and this will kind of create a little cooling loop to help with this. Let's go this way. And then back this way. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. So even though these aren't radiant pipes, it still gives off a little bit of cooling that'll happen down here. So we'll get this area cooled off some. So that'll help with that area. Let's see, we need to get it hooked up to electricity. So let's see, let me take this, continue it. Actually, let's go with 2 power, and then we'll just do a small power transformer here. Heavy watt wire to there. Regular wire, hook that one up, and hook those 2 up. Perfect. Very simple, very easy. Let's make sure that's at a 7. Get rid of that pitcher pump. We don't need that anymore. It's just there's so much water that's in here. But it's part of the ice biome. Alright, how are we doing with this? I feel like with this we need to dig out a little bit. Do something like that. Maybe. Because the problem with what we've got here is now we've got a lot of carbon dioxide down here. So this, I might have to move up. I probably shouldn't have put it down here right away. That's right, we'll see what we can do. And then of course this is now a complete mess because of because of having to get in here and getting a couple things. But, you know, if it fills up, it fills up. It's fine. No, oops. Totally forgot about that. You need to go here, bridge, granite, and there. Did I make that out of, yeah, I made that out of granite, okay. So get that built. Get that in there. I wish I could get this oxygen generation taken care of. Oh my gosh, this is driving me absolutely nuts. Alright, so they're out of igneous rock again over there. Let's do this. Give me a ladder. Go... That, and that. Do that. So let's get more igneous rock dug up there. There we go. Now we've got that going. Alright, and then temperature-wise, it's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good temperature down here. I might want to look into... What do we have in here? This is liquefiables. Okay, so there's currently nothing in here right now. So if we do a little sweep here. And the good thing is that, like, there's stuff that's freezing, that's falling down, but then as soon as it hits the water, it's melting. So that's kind of helping with the temperature control down here. Kinda. And then we can see how the pipes down here. Let's see. Water is at 72, 73 degrees. So that should kind of help regulate the temperature down here without having to use temp shift plates. Okay, so we got that going. Good there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is a bit of a challenge. Let's see here. We dig out parts of this. Okay, that has been dug out, but that is still not. Okay. Yeah, see, we're still having problems. All right, let's take that and deconstruct it. And then we'll take it and put it. Let's go here. And then gas pipe. Down this way. Is that right? Yes. Gas bridge. Down there. See, this goes so much faster when you have the resources around you. Crazy. I'll go ahead and hook that up to here. No big deal. Get rid of that. I'm half tempted to change this, but I'm not going to because I need to leave it the way it is. Okay. It's just, we're getting there though. I mean, it's taking a little bit of time, but we're getting there. Alright, get that mopped up. See, it makes it so much easier when you've got the resources around you. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. There you go. Alright, so that'll get... That is much better. Okay. Get a lot of that dug out. That actually gives us a lot of coal, too. Not nearly as much coal as what I thought. But that's okay. So much stuff over here that we can use. I'd actually like to dig out that entire biome, but not right now. Okay. Alright, so we're getting there. Alright, how are we doing with this oxygen here? Much better. Much better. Let's go ahead and dig out this. I'm going to start digging out some of this area around the ladder so we can get some of this through here. Is that snow? It is. So we're going to have to demolish that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking we go... Let's go oxygen. Deodorizer. Let's put a couple of those up here. Just kind of clean that up a little bit. This I have determined we're just going to leave it until this goes dormant, which is going to be for 90 cycles. So it's a very long and active geyser. This one, not so much. But we've got 334 kilograms in here of natural gas. So we're going to have some natural gas for a long time. All right, and then temperature down here. It's okay, 99. Water temperature is fine. This is good to go. Okay, so I'm not worried about this at all. If anything, actually, this needs to move. deconstruct that. And actually, as a matter of fact, do I have... Yes. I'm going to put the automated dispenser here is what I'm going to end up doing. So, automated dispenser, boom. Now, this technically doesn't even have to be hooked up to power. So, we're just going to use that for putting the ice and stuff in. That'll drop down to here. It'll heat up. And we'll be good to go. And actually, I think I'm going to put a metal tile in... Let's see, do I want... Ew, I don't want to use that. Let's just use lead. Alright, so here we're going to do sweep only. And I'm going to say any liquefiable can go in here. So what do we have over here currently? We have ice. Yeah. So that will go ahead and sweep. So that'll put that into here, drop it down into here, and then hopefully, with it being a small amount, and I'm literally talking a small amount, that it kind of flashes pretty quickly to, let's see, polluted water, metal tile, ice, where's the ice? Cycle through this here, ice, there we go. See, 15.9, is it going? 16, and ice takes forever to warm up, I'm telling you, 16.1, so it'll warm up eventually. It will. And then we can just take 1,000 kilograms at a time, just one little spot at a time, and sweep it up. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it actually works out pretty darn well that way. Actually, if we take, if we sweep the snow, liquefiable snow, snow actually melts very, very quickly. As soon as it hits water, to be honest with you, it does. Alright, now the cool steam vent. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. So we still have 21 cycles for that. Good. I don't think we're going to make it to space by the time we hit cycle 300 or launch a rocket by 300. I don't know. Right now we're just trying to deal with oxygen, which we've got this going. Oh, something I forgot. Totally forgot up here. We need to automate all of this stuff up here. And apparently I forgot to hook this up to electricity too. Alright, so I've got 3 of those. I have this. We're also going to need water coming up here. Okay. So let's see. So I know I have this coming through here. And then this is going to need to come down. Is that going to work if I do it like that? I'm going to need another pump. I'm going to need my own pump for this. Let's go with, what, granite or sandstone? Let's go sandstone. Insulated pipe coming down. Okay. We'll get that to come down through here. Actually, as a matter of fact, we'll do sandstone up through... that point. And then I'll do granite from here on. That'll come up this way, over, up. There we go. And then we'll go over this way. There. Okay. There's a lot of polluted water happening in here. I don't like that. Let's get all that mopped up. And all that mopped up. Ridiculousness. Is it really warming up that much in here? Oh. Okay. That's right. It's the igneous rock that we had grabbed from up here that's warm. and then installing it, it's then melting. Gotcha, from contact. Okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense. All right. So automation. Right, so automation. So Atmos sensor, I want to make sure that these are only active when it gets over a certain point, and then these will deactivate once this gets above a certain point. And then I'll hook, let's see, so we'll go with gold Atmos sensor here and here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Automated wire. Let's go ahead and use the copper that's available to me. Okay. And then I'll take another Atmos sensor and we'll go one here and one here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. So we'll do that. So what we're going to end up doing then is this will go, if it's above, or I'm sorry, if it's below, what, 1,000, then it'll activate. This will say if it's above 750, will activate. Because that way it'll give a chance for it to pull oxygen down. These will stop. Well, these will stop. This will pull oxygen down. Okay. And then to be honest with you, if a little bit of this polluted oxygen and stuff like that gets in down there, I'm not too terribly concerned about it. I'm really not. Because it's not like this stuff is going into Atmos suits or anything, and the Atmos suit docks have filters on them, so... Oh, we need to get this in here soon. From what I can see, this pump has pretty much wore itself out. We could probably get, let's see, what if I dig out that, give the carbon dioxide somewhere to dump down into. This seems to be doing pretty good. There is ice currently sitting here, but it's at 25.9. Let's see, Wheezewort, sweep, granite, sweep. Need to make sure I get rid of anything that's sitting right there so I can see what's going on. Why has this stopped? Because this needs filtration. That's why. Okay. So this is coming... Okay, this is starting to come along very nicely. And I believe we already have our pipe built, which is awesome. We do need to get... Let's go plumbing. That to there. Okay. And then the other thing is I did not put in a spot for me to have a hamster wheel to start this off. How could I have not put a hamster wheel in here? Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Alright, so if it's above 750, copy, paste settings, and then this, green signal if below 1,000. Okay. We have this as hydrogen. Yes. We need to go power. Hopefully we can get the finishing touches done on this today. Lead, let's use gold. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna need to make some more gold here. Give me 20. And then I did finally get this water heated up all the way, thankfully. Let's go ahead and we have this set as polluted water, right? Yes. So I'm not worried about that. Let's see. I'm a little worried about the oxygen that's in here. I was going to come down here for something. Oh, I wanted to check on this to see how we were doing. Do not have any iron. 50. Love this setup. I absolutely love it. This is actually doing very well down here. Not having to worry about that. Ooh! What's this? Do I not know? I don't know what that is yet. I love surprises. Another saltwater geyser. Okay. Wow, I don't need that. That's for sure. Goodness. There's a lot of water on this one. We have a saltwater geyser, cool slush geyser, well, 2 saltwater geysers, steam geyser, well, cool steam. But that's good though, because we need that. We're gonna need all of this water. How are we doing here? We're doing good. Alright, so I'm going to take this down to here. Let's go with granite. Let's go with that. And then power, hamster wheel. Well, okay, fine. Manual generator, whatever you want to call it. And then that'll go right here. Because we have to get the system started somehow. And actually, I think we're going to go 2 of them. Okay, so we've got that. We'll hook that up. We've got this. Oh, automation. Right, so automation wire. Grab all of that together. That is already hooked up to that. Good. Oh, we've got copy and paste settings on that one. Okay. Not doing too bad. I think we need to go ahead and get a couple deodorizers built in here, but this is kind of chlorine. This is, well, it's kind of a mixture of things that's happening right now. So let's mop up some of this stuff. Okay, so that did finally melt. Okay, and then over here we will get 2 manual generators. It's getting there. It's getting there. This does take a little while, for sure. Alright, so a couple things that I may have forgotten. So I need to get this hooked up to the main power network. So let's go with the heavy watt conductive. Let's just put that here. Let's go ahead and add in that to go there, that to there, and then this actually needs to go down to here. Okay, that. Need to make sure we can get up here. Go ahead and delete some of our supports here that we've been using. I think we're okay here. This we can deconstruct as well. Oh, we've even had these guys we're on the little hamster wheels already. Good. Do we have, why do we not have water coming up here? And because I don't have electricity hooked up to that. That would be why. That would help. I think we can go ahead and, yeah, we can. We can go ahead and hook electricity up to that from here. No big deal. So we'll get that done. We'll have water getting up in here. We're almost done. We are almost done with this. We've got Little bit of automation wire that needs to be... No, the automation wire is done except for this right here. So the automation wire is hooked up to this. So we're going to say... So let's go over this here. Okay. So sends a green signal when the reservoir is less than 0. And then it sends a red signal when the reservoir... Okay, sends a red signal when the reservoir threshold is at 90% full until it reaches 25. Is that right? We're going to have to see what this does. Because like I said, we might have to put a NOT gate in here. Because it sends a green signal when the reservoir is less than 25% full until it is 90% full. But we want it to go in the opposite direction. We want it to say that if it's... I think. We want it to send a green signal when it hits 90%. Yeah, we do. So we're going to go with that. And we're going to go automation. We're going to go NOT gate. And we're going to build the NOT gate here. Is that right? Yeah, that's the right direction. Woo, what's happening? Okay. And then these guys are doing pretty good. Which, of course, they don't have any power now. But we've got to get... Before this goes any further, we've got to get this done first. So, priority 1. And then priority 9. Let's get this completed, please. Looks like I forgot to do ventilation, which I'm actually going to use granite for that instead. We'll do that. Devin, get your butt off of there. Devin, move to here. Get off of there, dude. You don't need to be doing that. Okay. Oy. What's going on with this? Oh. Are we having issues with getting lead? I know I shouldn't be using lead, but I don't really have a choice. No, we can get down here still. There's no issues with that. At least I don't think. Oh, no, you can come down this way. Okay. Let's see, we're still going... Oh, no, we're not. We are not. Okay, so we've got some issues here with this. I'm gonna need to dig this out. I don't have a choice. And it's just because of all the ice that's melting in here. So we'll get that dug out. But I would like to get this done. Please. But we even have, like, we already have a little bit of hydrogen built up here. We have... How much oxygen do we have in here? Oh god, we're running out. We almost have none. We almost have 0 oxygen. Choose blueprint. Snazzy suit. We're gonna go ahead and activate this again. Just because we need the... We need it. Okay, so now we have things happening. We've got 4 of these guys on here going pretty good. I think we just kick this into high gear. I really do. So the question is, are these 2 batteries going to be enough to handle this whole system? I think it should be able to. I mean, these are going pretty good. Let's double check our automation here. So yes, I was correct in doing a NOT gate. So when this hits a threshold of 90%, then it will turn red, which will then activate this to turn green since we have a NOT gate, and that'll just burn the extra hydrogen that is in there, which is exactly what we want to see. Yes. So finally, we have our self-sustaining powered oxygen system. Oh my gosh. Ooh, so that means that these guys are then going to start pumping oxygen, warm oxygen, into the base. And it is a little bit warm in here. We can go ahead, let's go ahead and disable this one again. Now it's going to take it'll take a few cycles to get through this. But we're good. We are finally good right here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and lock these two because I do not need to get in here anymore. I'm okay with opening these if I absolutely have to. And there's no debris down here, so let's go ahead and sweep that up. And I'm actually going to go ahead and lock those as well. Well, actually no. We will need to get back in here to get it cooled off. But I'm not too terribly concerned about that right now. Oh, this makes me so happy that we are done with this. Alright, so next episode we will work on getting natural gas generators put in here. Coal seems to be holding up fairly well for now. We are using a lot more of it, so we are... well, we're using a lot more power, so we're going through coal a little bit faster than what we can generate with these guys. And we also have a lot more eggs in here than what I would like to see, so we can probably get a couple more hatcheries set up. But aside from that, I think we'll pause for a little bit so I can figure out exactly what we're going to do next. Quite honestly, I think space is going to be next. We have petroleum, we have a couple other things that we need. I might end up doing some exploring to see if we can get down into here a little easier for petroleum, but I don't think that that's really going to happen. I think since we have petroleum coming up this way already, we can very easily take that up through the base and get that up here to space. So, anyway, questions, comments, concerns, you know what to do. Put in the comment section down below. I know this was a little bit of a longer episode than normal, but, you know, we at least got everything done here. Automation is going, and Devin locked himself in. Gotta love these dupes. Oh, boy. So we have that, we have this, we are good to go. Hopefully, this generates enough hydrogen to where... I mean, it should stay pretty much self-sustaining. Fingers crossed. Alright, but that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.